So it's Sunday evening before July 4th. So I'm not really looking forward to the fireworks my next door neighbor seems to enjoy way too much. Yeah, I mean, way too much and way too long. I am as patriotic as the next guy, but come on. But does he have to shoot off these commercial grade battlefield explosions a couple hundred feet away from my bedroom window until the wee hours of the morning? I mean, come on now. Yeah, but hey, to each his own. At least I only have to deal with it once a year. Well, actually, no, twice a year, because we go through the same routine on New Year's Eve. But anyway, to each his own. Happy July 4th to each and every one of you out there this evening. So I'm just sitting here, just relaxing, chillaxing, relaxing, chilling, whatever. And decided to do a quick video about my upcoming August 2nd training, which is designed specifically for business owners, CEOs, and senior leaders. In fact, you know what? I think I'm going to do some fireworks for August 2nd. Yeah, I'm gonna set off my own Big Bang fireworks on August 2nd just to celebrate this training program that is designed specifically for small business owners, CEOs, and senior leaders. So it's a 5-week program that really dives into how a business owner, CEO, or senior leader can maximize their 3 I's. Okay, not these I's, but the 3 I's are their impact, their income, and their image. Impact, income, image. So how do you maximize those, right? Because at the end of the day, that's the currency of business ownership and leadership. The impact you make in your marketplace, the income you earn from making the impact, and the image. How does your marketplace, how does your public view you in light of the impact that you're making in their lives? So this training program, August 2nd, and I'm going to put off I'm really going to do some fireworks August 2nd. I'm going to do them online. All right, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, this training program is entitled Leading with a Strategic Planning Framework for Business Owners, CEOs, and Senior Leaders. And it guides you over a 5-week period on how to maximize your maximize your impact, income, and image using a strategic planning framework. The essence of this training program is about how do you use a strategic planning framework, not a strategic plan, not a strategy, but a strategic planning framework. It's a significant difference, right? And we'll dive into that in this 5-week training program. This strategic planning framework, and they may call it slightly different names, but it is the same framework that the top 15% of business owners, CEOs, and senior leaders use to become top 15%. It's the same framework that the top 3% leaders use to absolutely crush the competition, right? To maximize their income, their impact, and their image at a phenomenally exponential level. The strategic planning framework. What is it? What is it all about? How do you implement it? This is what this 5-week training program is going to cover. So yeah, I'm going to set up some fireworks August 2nd. This is big stuff right here. And if you're a business owner, a CEO, or a senior leader, and you're not at that training on August 2nd, then I've got to wonder, why are you missing out on what may very well be the best opportunity that you will ever come across, that you could learn the inside secrets, the inside strategies of maximizing your impact, income, and image using a strategic planning framework. If you're not there on August 2nd, I'm going to have to wonder, where the heck are you, right? All right. I had a Zoom call with a business owner who was wavering about whether she should or should not attend the training. Now, as far as the content, she was absolutely convinced that the content could help push her over that next level in terms of her business and her personal leadership, right? So I'll call her Sandra. That's not her real name, but Sandra was the owner of an architectural firm. They've been in business for about 7 years, had about 8 employees, have about 8 employees. Annual revenues, annual income, gross income is right around $4.5 million. But she's absolutely convinced that she has the potential, she and her team have the potential to push past that $4.5 million level, and become one of the top architectural firms in Chicago. That's where she does her business. She's absolutely convinced that she has the potential, that they can make that transition from where they are from mediocre to great. But this is what she said: I can't afford to spend 2 hours every Tuesday for 5 weeks in a training program. I'm just too busy running my business. All right. So after I took a deep breath, right, because I didn't really want to say what first came to my mind, but after I took a deep breath, I said to her, look, if you're too busy running your business to learn how to run your business better, then your business is running you rather than you running your business. So I'm going to pause here for a moment for you to actually grasp what I'm saying. If you can't set aside 2 hours a week to help you maximize, optimize your business impact, your business income, and your business image, while at the same time maximizing your personal income, personal impact, and personal image as a leader, if you can't find 2 hours a week to dedicate to that, make that investment of time because you're too busy running your business, then the truth of the matter is your business is actually running you. And that's exactly why you need to attend this training program. So that you actually, because you don't want to be, you don't want your business to run you, you want to run your business. The only way to do that effectively is to lead with a strategic planning framework so that you can maximize income, impact, and image. So after we talked for a minute or two, she said, you know what, that makes a whole lot of sense. A whole lot of sense. So she'll be at the training August 2nd. And I'm definitely looking for you to join myself, Sandra, and about 30 other business owners, leaders, and senior leaders at that August 2nd training. Now, you could enroll right away. You don't have to wait till August 2nd. In fact, if you enroll now, there's some additional benefits you get. You get weekly training emails leading up to August 2nd. You get our early registration discounts and scholarships, and I'll talk about that later. But yeah, so if you don't have the time to come to this workshop, this training, because you're too busy running your business, then you're too busy and your business is running you, and you need to flip that script where you actually are in fact running your business with a strategic planning framework. All right. So there really is no excuse to not be at this August 2nd training, right? We made the pricing very, very affordable. The training program, 5 weeks, you get 5 weeks of training. Every week you get a new training session. It's interactive, immersive. You get one-on-one coaching with me. You get tools, assessments. so that you could begin to make meaningful, measurable differences, impact in the way you run your business, right? So all this content, all of this value, we've priced it at $19.97, $1,997, which, by the way, for a program of this value is already priced below what you would normally pay, right? So because the key here is to make it accessible. So it's priced at $19.97, but on top of that, we have some sponsors and philanthropists who have made it possible so we could give you up to a 35% scholarship discount, right? And most of you will qualify for it. It's easy to qualify. If you are a business owner, you're a CEO or a senior leader leading a team of people, bottom line, you're probably going to qualify, right? Because we want to make sure you get access to these scholarship discounts. So up to 35%, which brings your price down all the way to $14.97. So we start with $19.97, which is already priced kind of low to begin with. But then we have these scholarships that give you more affordability. Then on top of that, we have a very generous refund policy, right? So if for any reason, say after the first week, you decide that you want to drop out, right? You want to be a high school dropout. Okay. You decide you want to drop out that, hey, look, I don't really want to maximize my income. I don't really want to maximize my impact on my image as a business owner, business leader, or for my business. You know, I got other more important things to do right now. I can't imagine that, but let's say you did. After the first week, you could request a refund and we will give you back 80% of your original registration fee. 80%. So basically you just pay for that 1 week and you get your money back and you move on. After 2 weeks, you get a 60% refund. After 3 weeks, you get a 40% refund. After 3 weeks, at that point, there are no more refunds. At that point, you're probably not going to drop out because you're already in the training program for the long term. All right. So affordable pricing, scholarship and discounts, and a generous refund policy in case for some reason you feel like this is not for me. On top of that, we have what we call a deferred payment option. So the deferred payment option is like, is for the person who feels like a little bit nervous about investing $1,497 right off the bat, right? You never heard of this guy, Dr. Murray, that'd be me. You never heard of Leadership Solutions Training, who these people are. You're a little bit, nervous. I can understand that. A deferred payment option is just for you. With a deferred payment option, you pay an enrollment fee of $179, and you get access to the training program. But your training program access is limited to that first week. After the first week, if you decide that, look, this really isn't for me, then fine. You just take the information you learned from week one and you just, keep it moving. If you do decide that, hey, look, I could use the rest of this training program. I really need to lock in the next 4 weeks. At that point, you then go ahead and register for the next 4 weeks, which would become $1,318, would get you locked in for the remaining 4 weeks of the training program. So you have a 179, that's, if you can't invest 179 in your business and leadership and your strategy, then you may be running a hobby rather than running a business. So make it easy for you to get in, affordable, and the rest is up to you. The rest is up to you to be committed to maximizing your impact, income, and image, not just for you as the owner or leader, but for your entire organization, right? So that you could position you and your organization to maximize income, maximize impact, and maximize image. I'm really looking forward to. Now I'm going to give you some information about I'm going to share with you some information about the modules, a brief overview of what each module is going to cover. So I'll do that in a minute. But one of the things that really sets us apart in our training program is what we call the TKO method. TKO. Like in boxing, you knock the guy out, TKO. Yeah, well, it's really not that kind of TKO. We use this method, TKO, to mean turning knowledge into outcomes. So we're not just here to show off on how much stuff we know, right? Like, oh, I didn't know you know that. We're not here to impress you with our knowledge. We're here to help you turn the knowledge into outcomes so that you could begin to see significant, meaningful, measurable impact and changes in your business income, your business impact, and your business image, both for you and your organization. So we use the TKO method. I'll talk a little bit about that later to give you some more context. But the bottom line is, if you're not at this training August 2nd, then I've got to wonder how committed you are to maximizing income, impact, and image for you and for your business. All right. So here's some overview on what the modules include and also a little bit about what the TKO method is. But be sure to register. Be sure to register. But you got to hurry. It's already July 3rd, July 4th. And the training program begins in about 30 days on August 2nd. I definitely want to see you there. Class size is limited to 30. We want to make it small enough to be interactive, but big enough to be impactful. And so again, use one of the methods. If you don't want to kick out the $14.97 right off the bat, go ahead and start with the deferred payment option and start with the $179. But either way, go ahead and get signed up, enroll, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you in the training on August 2nd. Fireworks and all. All right, cool.
Hi, I'm Rosemary Wilson. I'm the Director of Student Experience for the Leading with a Strategic Planning Framework training program. On behalf of Dr. Murray and our team, I want to invite you to register now for our Leading with a Strategic Planning Framework training program. The start date is August 2nd, and registration is already open for early registration. Click the link in this video or in the post below to get to the registration page. On the registration page, you can also start a virtual chat with Dr. Murray, just in case you have a few last-minute questions before you register. Use the virtual chat button on the registration page to have Dr. Murray verify your eligibility for the 35% tuition scholarship right away. Or, if you want to schedule a quick 30-minute phone call with Dr. Murray before you register, use his calendar button on the registration page. But hurry, the program is limited to 30 people and seats are going fast. So, look for the link below or at the end of this video and register now. Another huge benefit of early registration is our 12-month re-enrollment offer. Anytime, within 12 months after completing this training program, you can re-enroll and take it all over again, absolutely free. So go ahead, click the registration link and register now for our training program, Leading with a Strategic Planning Framework for business owners, CEOs, and senior leaders.
I'm really looking forward to you. Now I'm going to give you some information about, I'm going to share with you some information about the modules, a brief overview of what each module is going to cover.
Also, very important, on the registration page, you will find a short video that will give you an overview of each of the 5 modules, which Dr. Murray promised to share with you. In addition to the module content, this overview video will tell you how our TKO method guarantees that you will turn the knowledge from the training into measurable and meaningful outcomes for you, your business, and the teams that you lead. So be sure to click over to the registration page now. See you there!